Hey guys, so we're going to do an update. I know it's a little dark out here, so we're going to try our best, but of what's going on in the garden. So stay tuned and see what I have out here so far. Hey guys, so we're going to do an update. It's a little dark out here, so bear with me, but this is what I got going on so far. So my husband's been helping me with all of this PVC and dripper system. So far we've got this section almost complete. We just need to bury it now. I have this one is supposed to be my black tulip. This particular plant doesn't seem to be liking it out here too much. I think the weather might be having something to do with that. This is one of my poppies along with those two as well. So I think that those ones are my regular black poppies and this is a rattle poppy, but I guess we'll see if I labeled them correctly on their pots last time. Down here is Dill. That obnoxious noise is my dog. He has an opinion about everything. This is pineapple sage, so is that one over there. And then that one is regular garden sage. I don't know if you guys can see the dill here. This is the zinnia I have inside as well. I showed you guys what the flower looked like. I clipped the flower off because it was broken, so I figured I'd save it. But this is, oops, I'm late. This is the garden sage, if you can see it. So this area over here that's a little bit lighter, so from that big plant, which is the cauliflower, all the way to right here, it hasn't been amended yet. Mostly because I had already planted stuff there, like the rosemary. This rosemary I got, I think September of last year. It's gotten pretty big. I'm gonna have to dig it up to move it so I can amend over here and do all the piping, but other than that, it looks pretty good. This cabbage is kind of hanging in there. We had a rodent problem. I tried to save it. I don't know what's up with these purple leaves, but it just doesn't seem to be too happy. Oh, that pot right there is supposed to be balsam, or it's also called touch me not because little seed pods explode. So much fun. I have some mystery plants, like this little one down here. I don't know if you can see that at all. I don't remember what I planted here originally. I know there was thyme, marjoram, something. Don't remember. Alright, these are my peas. I got one pea pod last year from a single pea that survived the weather because I kind of miscalculated it. I do need to take these out of here and move them so I can give them support. These are my kale. They're supposed to be red Russian kale. I kind of heavily seeded this one area apparently, so I do have to thin them out. Everything needs to be moved, basically. My cabbage. This little survivor, well, not so little anymore, but this was like yay big around, maybe yay big around, okay, when I first saw it, and now it's gotten a lot bigger. I had, like I said, that rodent problem. It ate most of the roots on the bottom of this, and because the main taproot was just stuck in there, I couldn't pull it out to move it, so I just reburied it, and it seemed to have been doing pretty well. So because of that rodent, I got mad and threw an old potato in there. Didn't think it was gonna grow. I just was trying to stop the hole from being a hole. So now I got a random potato. This dug up section here from about to where the light is all the way to where those black bags and those rocks are is going to be a new garden section. We're still working on that. These over here are onions from inside. They're mostly red onions. They just sprouted inside, so I figured if they want to grow, let them. We have what I think is Black Seed Simpson right here. I think I dropped some seeds because they were over where all the other herbs are right now, and I had picked them up so we can amend that section. So, like I was saying, potatoes. These ones were done on purpose. I put these over here, well, except for that one. That one wasn't. The rest were. I put these over here because I wanted to see if I could grow potatoes, because we tried a long time ago and it wasn't great. So I figured why not? The dirt's a little better, so hopefully it'll work out a little better if I can support myself here. This is my tomato plant. I think it's gonna be a beefsteak style tomato, or at least a slicing tomato. This tomato used to live in my windowsill right up there. And it was amongst a bunch of different ones I had that I got from seeds from a tomato I got from Walmart. Nothing special, like literally bought it, dug out the seeds, saved them kind of thing. This one's gone through every scenario of weather, hot, cold, frigid, it doesn't matter. And it doesn't look so amazing right now, but it finally is just producing a bunch of tomatoes. Like, it took it a whole almost year to finally produce tomatoes. And I did kind of flood it out. The leaves sound a little crunchy. I did kind of flood it out on accident, like this whole area, but that's because I left the hose on for too long. So yeah, these are all red potatoes, if anybody's wondering what they are. And they just sprout like wildfire, I swear. This is my bee hut jaloka, also known as the world's hottest ghost pepper plant. It's not doing amazing as far as it could be because it's a little on the shaded side over here because I have this big tree, and I'll show you in a sec. But it's grown back. It survived an entire winter, so that's amazing. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. These were my mystery peppers. We got them when they were labeled as jalapenos. But when they started growing peppers, they tasted like nothing to me, which meant that they were more like a bell pepper, because bell peppers don't taste like a whole lot to me. More like plant and water, if anybody understands what that means. So we planted them here, and they've been here ever since. They did also survive little fuzzballs and the weather. I did cover them with like some sheets and stuff like that to try to help them get through the winter. They got broken a little bit because of that and some other reasons, like I said, fuzzballs. But they're doing great. This one back here was a nub like this one. I don't know if you can see that, just a little nub. It's gotten like 7, 8 leaves already. These other ones had leaves. They were just really broken looking and just straggly, so I clipped them off. This one looks like a little nub, has a leaf, it's way at the bottom. You might hear barking. That's enough. It's okay. These ones also are onions. There's 2 onions here. I don't know if you can see those or not. They are massively tall. They stand about this tall. Some of the leaves are a lot taller. They just flop over. So I did those in December, so they should be ready soon. Because you like to be on camera, don't you? So this is the big tree that I was talking about. It shades everything out for the majority of the reason for most of the day. This is my romaine and some of my butter crunch, and then there is a darker lettuce down here where my finger is. These were all taken out of this section here. Like I said, the rodent problem was bad, really bad, like a plant every other day, if not every day. So I moved them there. They're not amazingly loving it, but they're tolerating it for the majority of the reason, which is why we got more lettuce. So we can put it back over here. This is here. I think it has 2 plants, which are supposed to be like spinach, but it's supposed to have like lettuce and spinach and everything, but the stupid little fuzzballs that live here just don't leave stuff alone. So, but that's basically what's going on out here. Get out of the garden space. Thank you. Yeah, and that's basically how I got them to not do that no more. So if you guys could like, comment, subscribe, that'd be very appreciated. Hopefully you guys enjoyed seeing what I've been doing so far. There's gonna be more to come. We've got big plans for everything, so see you guys soon.